Nice SOTTO. Wins the tip, keeps you spotting the starting lineup.
You could be in for a long night. Obviously attacking this mismatch, getting downhill and playing through contact. Ball screens where Steindl has to guard him away from the rim is a matchup that they really favor.
For Milton Doyle, he's going to have his hands full of them, Sunday Detchen.
But you're right, guys like Milton Doyle, when they come in and play against the 36ers, they've got some tough guys to go against.
Expect to see them go right back to it here. High ball screen, put Steindl in it.
Good ball movement this time by the 36ers. Detch.
Great offense.
Here's Cleveland again, this time pulls up. He's feeling good. You've seen this before?
He was an impact off the bench, a true scoring punch, and a guy that brings championship experience to this group.
As you said, nearly the 14 points a game, a good clip last season, so that's good news for the 36ers. They've started well here. Steindl, they want to get him going. Me replay. Talk us through it.
He's just got the arm wrapped around, just trying to delay Will Magnate as a roll man to the rim, and Michael Leyland, the official, was all over it.
So points will count, and they'll get possession again. Bit of contact in the key there between McVeigh and Franks. That'll be a good matchup as well. And now Doyle. Spills out to Steindl, and he's got 5 points already.
That's a backbreaker. You know, those are tough when offensive rebounds, and when you can get an offensive rebound to a kick-out three. Those are great shots. The percentages are in your favor if you can shoot wide open threes off offensive rebounds.
And if you're the jack jumpers now, if you're Scott Roth, Josh Majed, the point guard on the floor, run some more action for Steindl.
Yeah.
You got him for that early jumper, which he knocked down. Opportune bucket right there. He's feeling good.
Sixth game of the season. Steindl coming in from that injury. Same with Will Magnate. Well done by Sunday Detch to win the ball back for the 36ers. SOTTO helps himself to his first bucket. Good start to this one. Here's Majed. He gets to his spot. It's a bit long. SOTTO kicks it out in transition to Detch. Shooting at 87% at the moment, the 36ers. All the starters getting in on the act as McVeigh, who's been in good form, draws the foul.
2 shots.
Kai SOTTO coming in off the 13 points, 8 boards, getting his first start on Saturday night. Keeps his spot with Johnson coming in off the bench.
Yeah, he was productive. As you say, the numbers were pretty good, and I thought he held his own defensively for the most part. Too dissimilar to yourself right now, X, with Melbourne United.
I don't think DJ will be too happy with that.
And there's a defensive breakdown from the jack jumpers you don't see too often.
I think DJ has earned his stripes.
And then Majed does it just as easily at the other end. How are you seeing this one play out? XR, maybe you think pretty evenly matched, but who would you be banking on later in this game to win it?
I think Adelaide has really come out with a mindset to disrupt defensively. They're doing a lot of switching, trying to be disruptive, and doing a pretty good job. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from Adelaide right now.
You know, you're going to get to the jack jumpers. Yeah. Milton Doyle up to 4 points. He was shooting him well the other night, 16 points. He can't get that to fall. And Cleveland almost sniffed an opportunity. Doyle kicks it across to McVeigh. He was ready to fire, just a bit long on that one. 1 of 4 from long range so far for the Jack Jumpers.
Don't call the other end.
To see 2 great performances like there was last night was really great for the league.
It was almost the 2 best individual performances of the season in the one game. That was a beauty. We get down to the final 10 seconds here. Adelaide come out, good form, and again a hold from Daniel Johnson against Krislovic.
That's what we're talking about. Make sure you find, he likes that matchup with Krislovic because he has the height advantage, knows he can just go up over the top. And so feed him in the block. The other thing I quite like about bringing DJ off the bench at this point in his career and with this group is ideally you can bring him in when you've racked up a couple of fouls already on your opponent. Because DJ operating when your opponents are over the limit becomes a factor.
I hear you.
Well, Saturday night, 36ers had 28 points in the first quarter, which was the most of the season, and they've just topped that with their best first quarter of the season here. Back-to-back nights, been a positive start. Kelly will get it off in time, but Adelaide looking to build some momentum. They are working their way into the season, and at quarter time here, Adelaide Entertainment Centre, they lead the Jack Jumpers 29-22. Offense, he's got 6 points. They still trail by 9 though, the Jack Jumpers, so this might help. Turnover from Franks.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Isaac White bemused.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of physicality. The turnover there, the push from Sean McDonald. And incidental is the word coming through from the officials. Jack Jumpers take it out.
It'll be Doyle. Kelly sets the pick, finds him down low. Good ball movement here. Wide open.
He will do that for you. He will stretch the floor, and he's what else he's going to do? He's going to pick up 94 feet right here and be very disruptive. But Isaac White is great, man. He is a guy that's going to come in, give you great minutes, knock down shots for you, and just be solid on both ends.
You spoke earlier in the season, X, as SOTTO can't drill the mid-range, about Lockie Dent and what he would do on that scout squad at Hawks practice last year. Was Isaac White in that group as well?
Oh, Isaac White was worse. He would put it in game context. He would have nights where he would probably have like 40 on us in scout. He just unbelievable knockdown shooter. He gets his feet set. It's pretty much going in. So it's good to see him getting the opportunity to play good minutes, and be in a role where he can, help impact winning. And it's good to see him out there.
Well, down by 9 moments ago, they're back within 4. And pre-game, we caught up with Kai SOTTO, just talking about the consistency of this Adelaide 36ers team.
Replicating that or finding consistency in performances has been a struggle this year. So what do you need to do tonight to make sure we get the best again?
I think it's having a real good mindset every game. I think that's what CJ emphasized this past week, is to have that ready mindset and just to stay positive. We're going to have some lapses and mistakes throughout the game, but it's the next game mentality. Just be positive and be ready.
Liam, they've seemed to have made it a real focus at the halfway mark to have a reset. They said, forget about what's happened in the first half of the season. Let's just focus on these next 14 games. They've bring great effort, great intensity, and see where it can take us. It works their way. Sometimes teams, as we've seen, can get on a run and get hot at the back end of the season, or do they fall back into these inconsistent ways we've seen in the first half?
No doubt, and that's the mentality that they have to take. It's what the Melbourne United have done as well, and said, all right, well, this is our group. We've got Marcus Lee in here, we've got Shea Ely in here, and we're starting the season. They've gone 3-1 since they set that time. Now, the challenge for the 36ers is, as Case was alluding to, can they get a few wins in a row? They haven't had more than 2 W's in a row all season.
What are those conversations like, XRM? You had them at Melbourne when you focus, say, right, let's reset. What are some of the things you talk about?
One game at a time, and then try and stack them together. It's being united in a group that really wants to win, and knowing that you have the guys and the personnel to be able to do it. And if you can start stacking wins together, and
Cleveland wants to get it down to SOTTO. He's got that right-hand skyhook. Good defense from Magnay. There's the block.
When you talk about good defense, how's the defense from Rashad Kelly earlier that possession? The way he denied the catch for Robert Franks in the block. He's a little undersized in that spot, but he has a whole bunch of fight about him.
Kelly is an extremely physical and really good defender as well. Able to push him off his spot and deny catches.
SOTTO against Franks. He looks bemused, as most of the players do when there's a foul called on them.
Don't we all?
been frustrating first half for Robert Franks. We've spoken about how good he's been. Just the 4 points and 2 rebounds.
He gets fouled. The stop doesn't move it. The stop has nothing to do with the call. The foul.
Mitch McCarron asking for a flop. Like Whale saying there's no flop if there's a foul. They lead by 5. The Jack Jumpers. Been a great second quarter. They bring the press. 20 seconds left in this quarter. Shot clock down to 12. So Tassie will have last possession, but Adelaide need a score. Still just 10 points for the quarter. Dremick could have been called for a travel. He lets them play and he scores. They needed that, Adelaide. The Jet fires away from half-time.
Celebrations, beautiful pass, no break there. The movement off the ball, nice from Detch, and he just put it right on the spot. Detch for the finish.
And Adelaide came out hot in the first quarter. They've now scored 13 points in less than 3 minutes. Jet looking to be aggressive. That's a good finish with Soto all over him.
Top of the glass.
Dex just picked the pocket of Cleveland, gives it back. Frenetic start to this third quarter. Adelaide 7 and 8 on the season. Tassie 8 and 7. Plenty to play for. As Majet just pulls up in transition. That was halfway down. Good hustle from Magno, but couldn't keep possession. Seen any other adjustments, X, to Adelaide's offense in this second half? Already got the 13 points on the board after having just 12 for the whole second quarter.
Yeah, they're gonna. Adelaide is doing a really good job of getting stops and trying to get out and run in transition. Obviously, they're gonna do a little bit better in slipping screens, and they're gonna put Rob in positions right here where he can be a little bit more aggressive than he was in the first half.
Shot clock down to 2. Cleveland will be aggressive. Soto with a chance for the tip back, couldn't get it in. Doyle draws the foul.
Just a couple of really good defensive possessions there from the Jack Jumpers. Adelaide really getting nothing. The Jack Jumpers.
Here's Kelly again, wanting to work on Harris. Fade away. That's a tough shot. Majet finds White.
He'll do that.
Him. There's Dremick. Feet sets. He's got 12. They needed that one. Been tough going since quarter time. Offensively, he's Weeks. Pulls it out. Soto closed. Now Kelly, what's he going to go with this time? Goes one-on-one with Harris. Dremick and McCarron out there with 2 youngsters, and he's getting physical. We're going to go to work on Kelly. And what a tough finish from the youngster.
It's the kind of shot creation you talk
Right up, will take the lead. It'll be Marshall again. Feeds it down low to Detch. Good heads-up play. Crowd are getting involved. They're up. Just haven't been able to get it done in the fourth quarter. It was 66 apiece, three-quarter time.
He's been good too. Anthony Dremick had the 16 points against Brisbane, and he's one guy with the physical nature of this game has risen to the occasion. 16 again.
The trots.
Jumpers at 8 and 8, and I tell you, they